Welcome to the Funnyness Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've hit the YouTube screens as well as the Spotify airwaves,
And
wherever
the
else.
The metaverse.
Can I just say
Everywhere
something?
else.
My acrylic toenail just came off and it was so sore. I know.
What?
Serious? Look there.
But isn't the
My
anal?
whole toenail.
Oh.
Jeremy.
So
Is
the
it-
toenail came off.
Yeah, with the Q-Tex.
Live
Why?
on the podcast.
I didn't go and change the color for like a month.
Oh, Laila.
Sorry, I just had to tell you guys.
Hey.
Please
You could
sponsor
have kept
Laila
that
with nails.
information.
You know, once I got offered nails,
Like an endorsement.
not an indoor,
Buff
but
and shine.
they said they want to do my nails.
No, he buff and shines in general.
Oh.
Yeah, but they asked to do my nails, and I'm like, but I'm a guy.
Yeah.
No, like, so
Maybe they saw that one episode where
maybe,
you do your nails and
but I don't mind. I was like, yeah, but I just haven't gone. Time hasn't allowed me.
yeah,
Sure, my toenail is gonna be cocked. So.
your toenail is gonna come off also.
Yeah, one of these days. But anyway, welcome to it. It's been a while. How are you guys?
Nah, good.
I'm lovely, aside from the whole toenail thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. And I'm gonna use this accent for the podcast today.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like talking like an American today.
Anyway,
Okay.
glad to have you guys back,
Same.
and hopefully, yeah, we can stick around for a while
Yeah.
for the people.
Say some things.
Say some things, maybe problematic things, maybe not so
Not so-
problematic.
maybe funny things.
Yeah.
But something that's been itching and burning is a question I have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a simple one.
All right.
How do you become a drunk uncle?
If I'm being honest, I feel like a drunk aunt now. Like I made for me and Dakes some champagne spritz April, some April spritz cocktails, and I feel a bit woo. Chomi, can you get your champagne? Let's toast. Funnyness Podcast.
Kids don't drink alcohol, please.
This is an April spritz with their sparkling wine all the way from Italy, and like I feel a
Is
bit.
it really from Italy?
Yeah. Do you want to see the bottle?
Why do you have it?
I got it at an event yesterday. I was somebody's plus
Yeah,
one.
she's most instant baddie.
No, I
Oh.
was a plus one, guys.
Oh, well, instant baddies just get things. For
Is it
free
still
all the
recording that thing? Because I don't see the screen or just dim.
time. Instant baddies just get free things.
Oh my god, I am not an Insta baddie.
So, yeah, that's my question: is how do you become a drunk uncle? Because I feel like the game is rigged, or not rigged, or not in a good space. Because when I was younger, we had some A-grade drunk
Drunk
uncles.
now
The drunk uncles of today are just
a week. I would agree.
it's not looking good for the drunk uncles.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
And this is something that's important because
Like 90s drunk uncles were the one.
there were some good drunk
I
uncles
have
back
an
in there.
answer. I think it's the type of alcohol they're drinking. Like back in the day, they drink like Shambuka and like black
Yeah.
and like Black Label, and now it's like, hey guys, let's have some April spritz. You know,
Yeah,
so
but-
maybe it's the type of alcohol.
Maybe
they're
it
drinking.
What are
is.
they drinking now?
They're drinking Jameson and Hennessy.
And in some cases for the less fortunate drunk uncles,
Yeah.
they be drinking anything, bruh.
They just
Anything
drink
that-
anything you give them.
And anything, and that's not good for the health of our drunk
But
uncles.
I have a problem with these Jameson and Hennessy drinkers.
Uh,
Like your alcohol is so expensive. Next thing you're vomiting, samp and beans.
Exactly.
Samp and beans. Like, like how is the budget more for your alcohol?
The aim is to shine, I'm guessing.
so the food
And
part,
The thing is, there's no way you had a samp and beans takeaway. You didn't have a samp and beans takeaway, first of all.
yeah, yeah.
So you ate at home.
You ate at home.
But on the street, you're drinking Hennessy and Jameson.
Yeah.
I just feel like you must do better. Eat properly.
So you can vomit the
The
quiet.
food you eat should equal
should
the
equal the alcohol.
yeah that you, the especially the price ranges and stuff.
Now you're vomiting sample
Like-
beans. We all know what you ate.
But why do you get to a point where you drink so much that you vomit? Like, I feel like you must know your levels.
I don't think you can put a limit on fun.
Wow.
And the thing about the alcohol is the more you drink, the more you drink.
The more I drink, the more I want to go home and have a grandpa and Coke and come and tip.
No. You see, she's a good example. She's not going to be a good drunkard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
She's
be a
already-
drunk
she's
She's
auntie.
not going to be a good drunkard.
You out of the Olympics of
That's
drunk
fine.
alcohol.
Thank
Yes.
you. Scratch my name
You're
off
out
there.
of
I
the
didn't want to enter
qualifications.
anyway.
Because you can't, you should be aware of the consequences. You're like, okay, I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to regret this in the morning, but I'm going in.
I'm going hard, bro.
Yes.
What I remember. What
I don't.
is
I'm
what
happy.
it is. Yeah.
Can I tell you a story? Oh, this is so embarrassing. My uni friends are going to be like, girl,
Gonna
we
be
remember.
loud, yeah.
My uni friends are going to be like, girl, we remember that day. So when I was in university, I was like a raging alcoholic. I think I was just so excited that I could like live alone.
Yeah.
Bad times.
And then you just drank all the
Nope.
time.
Listen to this. So it was Easter weekend, and Bradley, my friend, was like, "No, we're going home. We're getting left with his auntie. So please don't go out because we're leaving 8:00 in the morning." Did you think I listened? Hell no. Mind you, we were in Potchefstroom. Potchefstroom is a town for party animals, and there was this place, Texas. So the front of the club, or let me rather say the bar, was like the more white pumpy, like Eka Sapura Pompi, daai tipe musiek, sien julle? And then the other section where there was like another bar, that was like the Amapiano, and that time Kabza was like vibing. It was,
This
Amatamazane
was the other
vibes.
day. Don't talk like you were in
Whatever.
university in the 80s. bro.
2019, I'm just telling you, Kabza came out that year, so please, I know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Kamsa
Whatever.
came out the other day. bro.
Yeah, so it's back in that days, back
Yeah.
in that year. We're heading for 2030, bro. Relax. Anyways, it's fine. So then I decided to go out, and they had specials. You could drink. What was that drink where it's red and then you make poop, 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 poop. I hate that drink now. There's a blue and a red one. I can't remember it.
Zappa.
Yay! It's that one! Zappa! So I went on a Zappa spree and I told everyone it was my birthday and I got mortified drunk. I don't know how I got home. Luckily, my cousins were there. They took me home. Lucky because I lived like around the corner. We walked home. Literally, like, yes, the club. Coop, coop, coop. There's my apartment.
Your
Went home.
residence.
And then my cousin messaged me the next day and she's like, girl, are you okay? I woke up. I think I still have the picture on my phone. I will not show anyone that picture because it's quite embarrassing. There was red stuff in my hair. I thought I was bleeding. My face was red. Just to come find out I vomited in my sleep.
Choo.
That was the first and last
could
time
have
I had.
died.
That was the first and last time I had a blackout. And then I was supposed to like go. And then Bradley comes to my place at 7. He's like, what's wrong with you? You look like you were in a fight. I was drunk. I smelled like vomit. But when I got home, I went out that same Friday when we went home in Mafeking. So I can,
And you drank more.
yeah, I was wearing a yellow outfit the night.
Okay.
But then the night when I had the blackout, I was
But
wearing
you
a
could
red
have
outfit.
died.
But I'm alive
You to
now.
vomit in your sleep. Do you know vomiting is also a tough exercise? Have you seen vomiting?
Painful, bro.
Have you seen vomiting?
That was not one
painful.
of my proudest moments. And that's
Yeah.
why I don't drink so much anymore.
Yeah.
Like to that extent, I don't do that anymore. Guys, don't do it. You know, yeah, just don't do it.
Do you think it's better in life to do it and then to experience something like that and then you're not gonna do it again?
I think so.
No,
I think
I
that
Or is it
that
prevention?
No,
Is
I
prevention
think,
better
yeah,
than cure?
Don't start to begin with. Don't start.
everyone is curious. You can't tell people don't start. So if you're gonna do it, just have that one incident where you're so in your mood.
Yeah, but
drunk.
there's-
But what if
enough
that's
get
that
over it.
incident that changes your whole
your
life?
whole life forever.
Okay,
yeah.
don't drink. Drinking is bad.
No, we just
I'm just saying, don't start if you haven't.
If you haven't,
There's-
yeah.
You're not missing out on
I'm
anything.
actually agreeing with Dakes on this. I wish I never tasted alcohol.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's nice. To be fair, the thing is nice.
I don't get it. I don't really think it's nice. I just like when I have lots of energy. Like I already have energy in general, but like my data bundles deplete very fast. So when I'm like
the
having a
alcohol.
drink or two, I feel like, yo, times 10, let's go. Oh, tala, yeah. So I think me, it's more of the vibes other than the taste.
alcohol-
I just like the vibes.
The alcohol
yeah.
the alcohol is nice, man. More than any other mind-altering substance. It's really liquid fun.
Good
Like
fun.
she's saying, like
It's fun, but I really don't like it. I just have bad
That's
peer pressure problems.
you see, that's the thing. Another question I have, because a lot of the times when people find out that I don't drink or that I've never drank, then they were like,
Are you
"Wait,
sure?
what?"
with
And then
Everyone
after
is
that
like a
moment of just accepting the fact that okay, this man hasn't had alcohol, then they go, "Hey, you're so lucky, man. Hey, man, yeah."
are.
It's like, yo, it's such
It's
a good
true.
thing, man. I wish I was you.
I also
And I'm like, but why?
because it's so you feel so
It's-
pure.
it's
No, it's
like,
not. Not even that.
like,
Why not drink
sometimes-
if you hate it that much?
sometimes now you.
Because
It's not
No
that it's
control.
impossible to have fun without the alcohol, né?
that is true.
But it's harder to have fun without the alcohol. Also, just normal. It's a family gathering. At family gatherings, people drink the most, but
Yeah,
that's the only way you can stomach this family gathering.
yeah.
That's
By
true.
getting lit.
Yeah.
And then you'll end up fighting by 6. But if you haven't drank,
It's giving me that meme.
it's just better. Don't start. You are lucky. You
You-
should count yourself lucky.
Since Dakes mentioned family gatherings, do you
Yeah.
guys know that trend of last year when it was ever, after all, computers crash,
Yeah,
relationships
yeah.
end. But at the end of the day, all you can do is sit back and review. There must have been an
Yeah.
angel by my side. And then the family's mooring each other in the pit. I love that trend. Yo, we butchered that trend. Shame. Sorry, Sade. We really showed you flames.
Nah, man. I just think if you don't want to do it, if it's that bad, why not stop? And I know that's
It's
an
not-
ignorant
I
question.
don't think it's bad, man. I think it's like it's a coping mechanism.
True.
It's how a lot of people deal with this rough life of capitalism we live.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just to hold on.
yeah, and look, in this life, in any case, there are there's an abundance of creative ways that they've created for us to eat our money. So this one is a good way of having fun while just eating your money,
Yeah.
and just like coping with the week. Like, yo, it was a rough week. Let me have some
But
beers.
is it a good or sustainable thing to drink and to cope with stress?
No, I don't
With
think it's very
drinking.
sustainable. You're going to end up an alcoholic. Don't do it.
Like the one
Don't do it.
one year, I believe. I'm not sure what the stats are now, but Black Label contributed to 1% of the GDP of
Yeah, Black Label is
of
killing
South
it
Africa.
in this
Sure.
Black
country.
Label.
Black Label is not
alone.
even a South African fucking beer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still.
Sure.
We love Black Label.
I hate
White
Black
people
Label.
Drink Black Label.
I don't like Black
Black
Label.
people drink Black Label. Colored people, Indian people. drink
Chinese,
Black
Thailand.
Label. Okay, I haven't seen a Chinese person drinking Black
Okay,
Label.
but
Yeah.
I don't like Black Label.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
would be
guys.
weird.
Alcohol.
Oh shit! Wash, not wash. She's like wash. Yeah, that would be weird seeing a Chinese person drink Black
Drinking
Label.
Black Label.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they have
I don't-
their own
it's
alcohol.
it's an expensive exercise, man. But
is.
like all wrong things, you can get pretty drunk on the weekend without money if
Yeah.
you depending your social standing, just the person you are. Like some people are just a vibe. Like when I want to drink, I know Lungster is broke, but I'm gonna phone Lungster.
Yeah.
Because Lungster makes it lekker when
Ah,
you drink.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
You don't want to
You
just
can-
drink with anyone.
you can say that alcohol is expensive or what, but a lot of people get drunk mahala.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all wrong things. If people who smoke weed will always invite you, come, let's go smoke dacha.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
now, most wrong things, it will find you.
Let's talk about Dacha.
Wait, before we get to Taha, we can never talk about it. But I just have one or two more questions.
About
the
alcohol.
On
drunk
alcohol.
vibes.
Because one thing, as someone who doesn't drink, when you're around like a lot of drinkers at a party or whatever,
irritates you.
to some degree, because then it stops being you guys are drinking, you're having fun, whatever. But then you as a sober one, now you are a counselor, you are a therapist, you're a mediator, you're a mediator, you're an Uber driver, you are so many things, and you came to have fun. Then boom, you get hit with jobs.
Jobs.
Like you be talking to someone and then they be in your ear. like this, and they telling you in your ear like me, Brown, let me tell you,
I have a
me,
job.
no, me. I don't like those people. Yes, that's my wife, but I don't like those people. And those children, I don't like those people. I don't wanna. I don't like the house. And it was like, oh, okay, damn. You guys you pouring that thing out on some random guy. I like. That is what annoys me about
It's
like
also
alcohol.
true. Like I've experienced it multiple times. Sometimes I go out with my friends, but then I don't really drink. And I decide, okay, this is my night where I'm not gonna go on like a problem. Then you go pee. Oh God, you look nice. Tomorrow they don't greet you in the streets, eh?
Yeah.
But in the bathroom we were best buddies.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like wow, what comes over you to be so nice, but like sober-minded, you're not nice. Like me, I'm nice all the time, unless I'm having a bad day or have PMS.
You lose a lot of your inhibitions when you drink alcohol. You
Okay.
become fearless.
Fearless.
You can talk to strangers.
Yeah, that's true.
You can tell people
Yeah.
your problems. You know what I think would work? If you can go to therapy and drink. Like your
Oh,
therapist
yeah,
will
yeah.
make so much progress.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
sounds like
kill
a
it.
plan.
Because
Yeah.
now you're just sitting there, you start off sober.
Yeah.
By the end of the session, you will have spewed, and the therapist will better understand how to help you deal.
Yeah.
Because you still drink while you're going to therapy. You
Yeah.
still drinking, making bad decisions.
Yeah.
So that's what kill it.
No, but
Therapists
the
out there.
therapist will have a hard time getting you to go, bro. Now you just say like, no. Did I tell you when I was 2?
Drunk people.
Did I tell you about when I was 2 years old?
Drunk people can repeat the same
what
thing
it is.
over.
Yeah, and they
They repeat like you
bro.
told me this.
It's like, yeah, and I told you about my uncle. Remember that uncle?
And then he tell you again.
And they'll
he
tell you
told
about,
then he
and
told
then
you.
you remember the uncle.
That uncle.
That uncle. It's like, guys. And you repeat, and you repeat, and
Alcohol
you
is a
repeat.
problem.
You lose your inhibitions, but you also lose a lot of.
And I like those guys who are drunk, né? And they're telling you a story. Or they've messed up somewhere. They were maybe just in a fight, or they've done something. Then they're trying to rectify
Or
your
justify.
perception of them by talking more and like trying to give more context, more detail. But
Yeah.
they just going
the
further
whole
and further in
deeper,
your
yeah.
books. Like, yo, this guy
messed up.
sucks.
Yeah, I don't want
This
to be
guy
friends with
sucks. This
guy.
guy's explaining why he's not paying child support. And it's getting worse and worse. It's like, he's evil.
As a non-drinker,
You.
him.
You're damn.
Now every now and then I get off the bad stuff and I love my life and judge drunk people. But as a non-drinker,
Mm.
and you observe people that are drunk all the time, how would you suggest alcohol gets used in a controlled manner where people don't mess up their lives? You know, how would you suggest alcohol gets used?
I do think the simple answer is some form of limitation, and the difficult answer is where do you put that limitation, because people have different tolerances
Thresholds, yeah.
and all of that stuff. But I think, like Laila was saying earlier on, is knowing yourself, but unfortunately, and like you said earlier, as you said, the more you drink, the more you
want to drink.
the more you drink.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and to be fair, as humans, we're so desperate to latch on to good times
Exactly.
because there's so many bad times
Yeah.
and so much stress and stuff. So when you're in a good space and you drinking and you're in a good environment, you're so desperate to let that feeling last that you continue and then it goes past and it's over and you overdo it.
Yeah.
So I guess moderation is the answer to
Moderation.
anything,
Yes,
but
anything.
the problem is that some people just
Yeah.
knowing when to go. Okay, I've had a good time. Yes, it's not, the party is not over,
Yeah,
but
put
this it needs to
Putting
end
a
for
limit
me.
on fun for me is the hardest thing.
It's hard.
It's like
bro.
we're going out to have fun, but we can only have so much of fun. And then
Exactly.
leave. It's like, why is
Why
it
are
then?
we
Why are
here?
you calling this fun?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna end just
It's
now.
gonna end.
Don't lie to us.
My
But
mother
it's-
always used to say,
Mm.
lekker times will always be there and it will always be nice, but you won't always be able to be there and be nice. Hence, talking about your health in the future. Do you think you're going to be rocking that tummy in the next 10 years. No, you're going to have a beer pants or you're going to have a pooza face.
Listen, I've drank beer for many years, and I can say that a beer pants is a lie.
Okay, Dakes.
If you're unfit, you're
Explain
unfit.
why.
Go to the gym, eat better. There's no such thing as a beer belly.
There's a
I've-
beer belly if you don't look after yourself.
I've tried to get a beer belly.
You want one?
I've tried, like, I've drank beer every day for months on end, and no belly. No,
Dakes, you God's
beer belly
favorite.
is a lie.
You God's favorite.
I'm the chosen one.
Yeah. Clearly.
How
But
was
yeah.
alcohol discovered? Why are we talking about alcohol? How did they
It
find
was
out
in
you
the
can
Bible,
drink something?
The
and-
wine.
No, that's not
I
how
think was
alcohol is.
animals like elephants
I'm gonna
eat
Google
the
it.
marula
The
fruits
marula, yeah.
that fall.
And
then
it's-
they get
it's
drunk and
fermented.
fall over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already like
So how did-
rotting.
How did they discover this?
I'm
It's
Googling
that.
it.
I think it's that. Is that something fermented by mistake, and they were like, "Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
I
Why
like-
do I feel so good?
I like this."
I have a quiet
Those grapes are
explanation.
fine.
Yeah.
And it's similar to what you guys were saying about the amarula fruit. Alcohol was likely discovered accidentally through the natural formation of fruits and grains. As these materials sorted, yeast naturally began to convert sugars into alcohol, which early humans may have tasted and discovered the effects. Evidence suggests alcoholic beverages were produced in China around 7,000 BC.
7,000
Just
BC.
7,000 years before Christ
Before
came,
Jesus came. Before Jesus.
Before I was
Yeah.
like, let's turn
Before
this
Jesus-
one. Let's
bruh.
make.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it makes sense. It's someone by accident said, oh, hold on.
Wow, I feel
Hold on.
lekker.
Hmm.
That's fraught water.
Hey, that's yeah. I was like, hey,
Lekker.
my wife's looking good. you haven't looked at her for years, and all of a sudden, say, hey, that what?
Yeah.
That's alcohol.
Because
Probably
you can even use bread to make alcohol.
I believe so. Yeast.
Yeast,
Yeah.
that's what they said. It's yeast.
don't need-
Yeast is the
like-
other ingredient.
Yes, but you can even take bread.
It's
Yeast
done
and-
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put bread, you take water, you put bread on water, close, put in a container, close that container, and let it do its thing. In 2 weeks, you've got alcohol.
People were doing that
But
in
how do you
COVID.
drink that?
You surf it, most.
You
obviously.
surf
Oh.
it, babe.
Surf it.
So you drink.
Yeah.
My mom, they were trying alcohol in COVID. It
Yeah,
tasted
we all
like,
made the
The,
alcohol.
They
the
said
bootleg
cuck.
era.
We all were making
It wasn't
moonshine.
nice.
Yeah, some moonshine. It tasted nonsense.
I didn't like it.
But does it do the job? Does it make you
Yeah,
drunk?
it
Look.
makes you drunk faster than anything. I
Look.
just had a sup
It's
and all that.
unregulated.
Look, it's those things. They kick you quickly,
Yeah.
but you feel it.
They kick you
You
hard.
have
Very
a
any-
2-day hangover.
They kick you
Your
hard.
insides are upset. Your insides are outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who made the alcohol? Not the one, eh?
Yeah.
It's not.
Unregulated.
Yeah.
There's no SAB approved.
Yeah,
Nothing. It's just
I took it like
it's just
kaki.
nonsense.
Yeah, no, who made the alcohol is not the one.
I don't want that shite ever
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
don't drink that in the UK.
Oh, so now you're from the UK. What happened to
Started
America?
in America.
Yeah, what happened to America?
Guys, I think I have a disorder.
Are those your lashes?
No,
Except
it's
this one.
fake.
Because
Some of them
Laila,
are-
since when do you have such long lashes?
Yeah.
Kirsty Leo did them for me. She just moved from PE.
I was
wow.
just enjoying the breeze.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm sure on the mic you.
Ah, yes,
Do
so
you have aircon here on this podcast?
it's not that bad. Look,
No, they look nice.
it looks
No,
natural.
no. Shout out to what's her name?
Kirsty Leo from PE
Okay, why must you mention where she's from?
because she.
Did she send you the lashes?
No, she did them herself.
I don't understand.
Does she
Ah,
live? Does she live here?
Yeah, she's in Joburg now.
So why do you
Kirsty.
keep mentioning? No, Lisa can come.
Ka-
in
is
just
her name
Can my
Kirsty?
guest come in shame?
but
She's
she
suffering
can
from flu
wait on
on the bed.
wherever
Wherever she
the
wants.
VIP section next to Lungster. There's
Okay.
someone.
Wait, so this girl's name is Kirsty.
Kirsty Leo from PE.
She's from PE.
But she's been in Joburg for long.
She moved last year.
To Joburg.
So
Yeah.
why do you mention she's from PE? Is my question.
No.
Because
from
that's
PE.
what she told me when
Yep.
she moved. Hi, Chummy!
She said, "I'm Kirsty Lee from PE.
Kirsty Leo.
Kirsty Leo from PE.
Wow, Kirsty.
Shout out, girl. Your eyelashes.
Where is she
are
based?
lashing. Yeah, in Weltevreden.
Can she do our lashes?
Yes, what would you like?
Then
Hybrid?
we promote her
Maybe,
lashes.
like, you know what? if she is so good at that, she must put me beard.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
would
want
like
hair
beard,
implants?
yeah.
Okay, Chomi. We're gonna
would
get
I
to
want
it.
lashes.
Chomi,
But like one side only.
Why
Yeah.
one side?
One long lashes. It's a conversation starter.
I have lashes
Why
on
do you have
inside.
a huge lashes on the left?
Yeah, I'll put your social.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have idea. I have lashes. Yeah, I got from Shein. It works quite. When I don't
Yeah.
do my lashes, I can put on for you. Then we just see how it looks before you actually go and I'll get the extensions because
Okay.
these last
So
for
the
like-
lashes from China, they're from China.
obviously.
So
Where-
it's Chinese.
yeah,
lashes.
yeah.
From
So your eyes
what
are gonna be
animal?
smaller,
What
yeah.
animals? It's a good question.
Yeah.
It makes your eyes
Let's see.
the weight of the lashes
Yeah.
causes.
Your eyes, yeah.
Dakes, you think
It's
you're funny.
scientific. But what animal does it come from? Lashes.
I do not know. Should I Google?
Isn't it synthetic hairs?
I
think
don't
it's
know.
synthetic.
Let's.
Oh, I thought they-
Dakes gaat nou groot worden.
I thought they cut it from like
What?
skunks and
Eh,
squirrels and stuff.
Now some fact checker also on this.
Yeah, why are you googling everything?
Because I have Wi-Fi.
Believe what we say.
Lash extensions are not made of hair in the traditional sense. They are most commonly made from what Dake said, synthetic material, specifically a soft, lightweight, and durable synthetic fiber called polybutylene.
Polybutylene.
Yeah,
That's
PBT.
ostrich feathers. Polybutylene.
So you're telling me now
I know that thing.
ostriches, yeah?
I know a polybutylene when I see a polybutylene.
So you say I'm
That's
an
ostrich.
So you say I'm
You're
a
wearing
ostrich.
ostrich.
So you say I'm a false traitor.
Yes, that's why it's flapping like that. It's pure ostrich wings.
You know, this is why I drink for people like
Yeah.
Don't wear ostrich.
Alcohol makes friends better.
Mm.
Like your friends are nonsense. You see, like the guy told you in your
Yeah.
which guy?
I don't
Yeah.
like those people. That's
Yeah.
my wife.
Yeah.
But I don't like alcohol makes everything better.
Yeah, it just
Until it doesn't anymore.
till it
Sometimes
crashes.
alcohol contributes to really bad fights.
Look, come
That's
on.
for certain.
I always say this now. If you end up fighting, some people come when they're sober, they're like, I don't like Lungelo.
Mm.
The minute they've had 2 beers, now they targeting
I'm ready to
Lungelo.
move
Yeah.
And he's
Lungelo.
blaming the alcohol. So alcohol is not at the forefront of all the conflict. It just
The enabler.
it enhances the underlyings.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like the underlying.
It's like a catalyst.
Yeah, those
Okay.
feelings you have now they
Yeah.
are heightened. You're like, now
Sure.
I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Lungster can come. Where's he? I've had beer.
Yeah. I've got 2 in the system.
Yeah. That's
You
it.
do you fight with people?
Tell me I'm not a fighter.
Oh, that's what we all
Layla,
say when we're not drunk.
you could be.
Why? You think I'm scary?
Sometimes you can be very scary.
My mother was telling me
You
and my
can
sister
be
said I'm
very
overbearing. So I don't know what that means.
Especially when you're upset. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't like
I
upset
just feel
Layla.
like Layla has old man soudang.
Old man soudang?
Old man soudang. I
No,
think
you
Like-
very-
she child too much with the big people growing up.
Like Layla, when she's upset, the patience she has for you is already on a negative.
Yeah, it's like old people.
It's like whatever you
Yeah.
whatever you say now, it's over.
I just feel like
Like
I don't
Layla-
take cock.
Yeah.
Like Layla,
Why
you,
must I take your cock? If you're not vibing, why must I take your cock?
it's like Layla, you look pretty today. So,
I didn't get ready for you.
yeah. Why you looking at
You
me?
have some nerve
Yeah.
telling me that I'm pretty.
Coming here
Well,
And
maybe
you
I was
complimenting
and you
her.
say
Yeah.
something nice and like oh damn.
maybe
Layla.
I was just having a bad day. Okay.
Every
You
day.
I
scare me.
take
Every day.
You scare me, Layla.
oh,
That's why I
really?
say.
I am genuinely scared of you. Yeah.
Viewers, do
No,
I
I
scare
just-
you? I think I'm so cute and like really not funny. I don't think I'm scary at all.
No,
what do you
I
think?
just think Layla is that one. You know, like we all chill together, and
Mm.
she's chilling with the big people.
Oh yeah, the kids,
Yeah,
the
we-
kids table, but Layla's there at the big people table. They're like, yeah, ANC, yeah,
When you get to that conversation, she's the one talking.
yeah. It's like, yeah, they knew they were
The
gonna.
leader. Even
know?
before the parents make decisions, they phone Layla.
Yeah, it's like,
Layla's just fine.
Yeah.
Oh my word,
Yeah.
that's so true. My parents.
It's like, yeah, hey, no, I don't trust those guys. They can't make fridges. They can't make fridges. It's
Yeah.
like,
When
oh,
we
damn,
have family
Layla.
problems, my parents phone me first. If we're like, how do we go about this
Yeah,
situation?
yeah.
My
Auntie Layla.
sisters, when there's problems, so not when they say problems, maybe my parents are but by a werk. Then my sister for me, can you please just deal with your mother? I'm not the one. I'm not the one. So why must I be the one? What if I'm not there anymore?
Yeah. No, I can see it.
Well-
Like, when I chill with Laila, I feel like I'm chilling with a matured woman.
Woo! I love it.
Like an auntie.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's
not
why.
Like an auntie.
That's why I call her Auntie Laila.
Auntie Laila, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Please
But
don't
you-
annoy me.
you
Please
our
don't
auntie.
start. No.
You like an auntie figure too.
Can I just exit this podcast now? Want
You're an auntie figure. You see those eyes. You see those eyes. I just wanted to expose you to the
Yeah.
view.
Also, whenever I chill with Laila, I smell sadi.
what, Sadi?
What is sardine?
Sadi is a woman's spray. The aunties use it.
I used Ariana Grande.
Sadi.
We just had this
Yeah.
conversation
I
now.
also sometimes smell rub.
When I blow my
Not
tube,
even mix,
all I
but
forgot
rub, rub.
is Old Spice.
Okay, we have to end the podcast. So in conclusion, Auntie Laila,
She's not gonna be a good drug.
Auntie, don't look at me like that, Laila. Close us off, please, man.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out to the podcast today, and really, really, really thank you for viewing, like, subscribe, and do all of the things that YouTube people do. And don't listen to these morons, because I am the one and only Auntie Laila.
Laila wears a what's a petty? I just wanted to add that, sharp.